How you doing? What are you watching on YouTube at the moment? I've got such a varied and wide and varied, because you know I'm not a bus nerd. I don't watch a lot of bus nerdy things. I do watch a few. This is my list. Actually, I've written one. This is not all of them. This is the ones I watch mostly. So let's do buses. Let's do buses first, because I know that's what you want. So, where do we start? Okay, Bus Driver Life. Have you ever watched Bus Driver Life? He's an American guy, Kiwan. He's over in Sacramento, as I remember. He's a bus driver. He does quite good, not too long, but he does nice little videos about his life as a bus driver and other things about bus driver. What other people have taken videos on. He makes comment on. Use that one. He makes comment on that. Obviously, bus driver Taylor. He's over in Plumstead. Young lad. I think he's driven every bus there's ever been. He's a busy little boy. Who else have we got? Captain John. Captain John. I don't know if he owns the company he works for. He drives trucks, semis as they call them in America. He drives buses. He drives motor coaches as they're called, coaches over there. He does tours of buses, bus tours, coach tours. He's driving. The last one I saw was NFL teams. He's got a contract. The company's got a contract for NFL, and he drives the football players around, which is pretty cool. What else we got? London Decker Travel with Andre. Young Andre is in Croydon, and Croydon's in Surrey, by the way. It's not in London. He drives a London bus, but he's a Surrey boy, and he does the same as me. He does the same as Taylor. He gets out there, does a video every now and again. What do we got next? Real Talk with Chris. Chris does live chats, live videos. I haven't seen him around much lately, but you want to go and talk to him, he'll be out there. He does live videos. As he's walking to work in the morning, he does his videos then. What else have we got? Jack, he's the transport hub. He does toy buses, model buses. He does that Omni digital stuff I don't understand. He makes videos of buses anyway, but he also does photographs of his local area, which is quite cool. What else we got? Tom, the London transport droid. He seems to be everywhere. He lives in East London, but he came down to see me in Eltham. The other day he's done one in Brixton. He's just everywhere. He doesn't do what we do. I do. He doesn't put his ugly face on the telly. But he's out there. He takes great videos of buses, and he does it quite a lot. Tom, the taxi driver. I've recently found him. I actually found him through Double Decker Anton, who's another one. Double Decker Anton, everyone's go-to bus driver. But taxi driver Tom, a young lad. I don't think he's been driving the taxi that long. It's nice to see somebody else out there doing it. I think he's the only one that's doing it from a taxi perspective. So. Yeah, it's good to see him out there doing it. And I also watch Motorhome and Campervan channel. So I like a motorhome, I like a campervan. I'd like to own a campervan, a proper one, big. I'd like to drive a big Winnebago across America for a year, that'd be cool. But I'll watch those. And to do with all that map, I love a map. I don't know if it's because I did spend all that time in the army doing the knowledge. and just, you know, I like them up. And Jay Foreman, who's part of the Map Men, and he does interesting videos, knowledgeable videos about maps and, you know, things around that. All these people will be in the description below. I've actually spent time and I've printed them all out. Let's just go have a look, see how much time I've got. 2 minutes. Let's do a couple more quickly and I'll do the rest when I'm at Eltham. These ones are all my gardening friends. Terry King's Allotment Gardening on a budget. Terry's up in, I'm going to get this wrong, but I'm sure it's Lincolnshire. What he does, these three guys, Terry King's Allotment Gardening, My Family Garden, which is Motin, we call him Monty, he's in Leeds, and Simplifying Garden is Tony, and he's down in Wales. What these three guys don't know about gardening, if you want to go look at, you know, gardening, you know, Tony does beekeeping. He'll show you how to put up a polytunnel, all sorts of things. You know, Tony's got hundreds and hundreds of videos, nearly 300,000 followers. What these three people don't know about gardening isn't worth knowing. So if you're interested in gardening, allotmenteering, and all that sort of thing, these three people are your go-to people, I would say. So that's Terry King. He used to be called the Robotic Gardener because he's fantastic. Terry King, Motin, Monty, these two his friends, My Family Garden, and Simplified Gardening, Tony down in Wales. I'm going to leave that there because I know the bus behind me's just turned up, so I need to go. And I'll carry on when I get down to I haven't got much more. It's more music and the odd, different kind of very odd people I watch. All right, I'll speak to you soon. Oh, where did I get up to? It's dark out. Look, it's been one of those days. Did the gardening bits, done all that, done that. I was just the music like now, I think. I follow a guy called Rick Biato, and he breaks music down into tiny bits, and then, you know, he does the best intros, and, you know, I like rock music, but he does rock music and he does all sorts of other stuff as well. You know, he did a thing about one of Adele's songs I watched, and it doesn't matter what instrument it is, he can play it, and he plays it professionally. He did a best 10 AC/DC intros or riffs, something like that. And AC/DC's record company blocked him because they thought he was playing their music, but he was actually playing the music himself, because he's that good. You know, brilliant. You know, check him out, he's really good. So these next two, LFR JoJo and Jamal, aka Jamal, both in America, both from he's probably about 20 now, but he's into rap and all that sort of stuff. But he does reaction videos. They both do reaction videos on rock music, and Jamal does other things. He also does things with his brothers, and that's quite nice actually, watching them all, because all three of them sitting there together, listening to the tunes and you know, watching their reaction. I don't know what it is, but I like that. I really do. But JoJo, he's young, and he's what was it he did? Oh, I can't remember. There's some rock tune, Rage Against the Machine. What was it? can't remember the name of the tune, but anyway, Rage Against the Machine. Anyway, this tune, it's banging, and just his reaction, and Jamal, because they've both done it, is just priceless, absolutely priceless. So yeah, have a look at these two guys. You know, not offensive. You know, really, really nice people. All right, what else is on my list? These two guys, Embrace the Suck 21, Spencer and Daniel, again in America. They do reaction videos, but they do it to anything, everything, music. They do it to comedians. And, you know, people like I've seen them do Al Murray and Al Murray. God, my brain's gone tonight. Al Murray, he's a scouse, not the scouse, so the Cockney geezer. Little geezer. Answers below, you know who he is. He went out. Mickey Flanagan. I think some of his, you know, because he's got a, oh, shut up. Yeah, because he's got a proper accent. Some things are sort of lost in translation. But yeah, check these guys out as well. Corolla in Paris. She's followed me, and I've followed her for.
You must wear a face covering over your nose and mouth at all times when using TfL's services and stations, unless you are exempt. It's there to protect us all.
Can you see anyone on my bus? There you go. Yeah, Corolla in Paris. She's a German lady, and she does videos about books based in Paris and movies based in Paris, in and around the Parisian area. You know, really, really nice, really nice. The Hoof GP. Now, the Hoof GP is a guy. He's not a GP. He's a guy who trims cows' feet. And all the gore, you know, cows get holes in them, and they get pockets of sores and all sorts of things. And I never thought myself that I'd actually sit and watch a bloke trim a cow's foot and trim all the badness out, and you know, pad it and fix it and tape it up, and you know, all these things that he does. What's his name? Graham. He's a Scottish guy. And he's actually good listening, you know. I mean, he's a nice fella. So yeah, that's the Hoof GP. And my last one is Steve 1989 MRE Info. Now this guy, another American, he's in Florida. If you're into the military, being an ex-squaddy, he finds ration packs. And he did one from 1943, a British ration pack the other day, and he'll open them up, and he'll, you know, some of the stuff that was in it. But you know, he finds Craven A, fags, you know, that haven't had Craven cigarettes since the end of the war, and these are brand new, still in the packet, still in their wrapper. You know, smoking 78-year-old fags, you know, and he does that, and he'll open up, and I've seen him eat some disgusting stuff, but you know, he's still here. So anyway, that's Steve, and that's, how many is that? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. And that's not all the people that I watch, but they're the people that I've been watching lately. But they all, have a look. I'm going to put all the links in the description. So if you do go and say hello, tell them that I sent you. And if you see the guys who are the three gardening guys, they'll know me from my allotment channel, Mike's Allotment. Not that I've done much on it. But they know me from that. So tell them that I sent you over, and you know, please have a look, because they are, they put a lot of time and a lot of effort into what they do, like we all do, and it's just fun to go and have a look. I've been watching the Jamal and Jojo over the last couple of weeks, and it's, some of the, just looking at them, there's quite a few people that do that sort of thing, do the sort of reaction videos, but these two sort of stood out for me, really, really good. Anyway, that'll do. 1954, so that means it's 7:54 in English language. Yeah, so go and have a look, tell them I said hello, and I'll see you in the next one. So come on, just in the comments, if I haven't listed it and you want to look at it, put your favourite YouTube channel, put the link in, find a 12-year-old, and he'll be able to tell you how to do it. Put the link in, because I'm not going to go and search for them. So if you put the link in, I'll click on it and I'll find it. If not, it was nice. But put your favourite YouTubers in the comments below, and let's see where we go from there. All right, I'll see you on the next one. Take care.